Good morning. So the outline for this presentation is save crawl data into CSV file and run Hadoop, run Derby, and finally load data into Hive. So first, we have to look at how to save crawl data into CSV. So this is my Python code. So just run all the codes. Have to wait for a while because it is quite a large data set. Then do you see df2 CSV? So this syntax is to save the data frame into CSV file, which I name it as finance data 10_12. So after I run it, the file is saved here. Hold on. Okay, it's here, 10_12. So after we got our data set saved, we can start to open our Hadoop. So the first step is start the Hadoop. So we just need to go to this link, which is C drive and Hadoop has been. So C drive and then Hadoop has been, and type cmd here. Okay, here we power a command. Then we just need to type start all cmd to run this command. Alright, it's running. Yeah, so it shows you the name node, data node, the resource manager, and the node manager. Now it's still running, that's why it's empty here. Have to wait for a while. So after we started, right, and we use the start all cmd to call off the function, and it will still running. Have to wait for a while. Yeah, it's already been run. So how we determine whether it's successful or not? So you can look at here. So to verify it, right, you can open these three links, which I already input here. So I just refresh it. Oh yeah, name node is run. Second one. Oh, data node is also run. And finally, yes, this is the Hadoop all application. So it means that our links is run and is successful. So let's move on to the next step. Start the B server. So how we gonna start the B server, right? We need to go Derby and bin. So Derby bin and run the same thing, cmd. Okay, see Derby bin. Is it correct? Derby bin. Alright, and we type start network. This command, I just copy and paste. Alright, started and ready to accept connection. So means it's okay. Then we start the Hive. So it's a little bit tricky here. When you want to start a Hive, right, you have to run the command under administration. So how to do it? Here we type command. Okay, just type cmd command prompt. Then we right click and run an administrator. Yes. And then you run jps -m. This is to check the network server control. So you see data node, node manager, resource manager, and name node is all functioning well. It's good. Okay, then we type Hive to execute the server. Hive. Alright. Yeah, see, it's still running. Let's see. Need to wait for a while because it needs more time to run it. So after you run it, right, it will appear this code. Finally, beeline version by Apache Hive. Okay, then we need to import the data into Hive. So how we import data into Hive? First, we need to create the database first. Create database if not exists, and then data mining is the data database, the name of your database. So now you create the database, and you show database is like what and how many databases have you created. So here is data mining, training, unstructured, and default. Okay, then you have to see how many attributes in your CSV file. For example, in my CSV file, there are 4 attributes in the finance data, which is structured data set. So 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 4 attributes here. And I just run it, and just run. First I want to know, okay, this is a structured data set. Okay, then you create table. Yeah, this code, right, is to create the attribute, the table of how many attributes have you set inside. So for my case is names, price, change, and percent change. Then you need to describe the table to see how many attributes have you created. Finally, you load data into the table. Okay, so after you load data into the table, right, it will be loaded. And how to check? You select star from structured data, means you select all from structured data. Is the SQL command, SQL program. Let's see, how is it? Okay, good. So if you want to show how many tables, right, show tables. Yeah, then there are 2 tables I've created. The first one is news, and the second one is structured data. So let's say if you want to see what's the data in the structured data, so select star from structured data. Alright, yes, here you go. So here are the data that I've already input and successfully loaded in Hive. I did the same thing for unstructured data. Like I create a table. Oh no, first one is create a database, create a table, and then I load the data into the Hive table. Let me show you how is my news data set look like. So what I've just mentioned just now, the command is you need to select all from the table, which is the news. And here you go. Yeah, so this is my data. This is the unstructured data. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you.